guy's a grinder.
Into it, starting on FD. All right, let's lock in.
Yeah.
Seated and ready.
So FD, interesting start. I feel like both these characters really like having platforms. Like SQUEEGEE especially likes having the top platform as Samus for, you know, up B out of shield to get the faster recovery. And even under the side platforms, like it's less recovery than having to fall all the way back down. And Peach also, you know, loves platforms because of that move right there, the down smash.
But aside from a down smash on a side plat, I feel like Peach really excels with her ground game and being able to.
Yeah.
I feel like FD is her home. Like chain grabs aside that she has on some of the casts.
Yeah,
Like,
I was gonna say she definitely has a lot of good chain grabs that make her a good character for FD, but I don't think Samus is one of them just because of her weight and floatiness. All right.
Yeah. With some of these slower matchups, it's interesting that you're able to get your turnip pulls and stuff. Because I know a problem with faster, like, spacey stuff is that pulling a turnip can really be a
Yeah,
risk,
they're just
but
all in your face the entire
Exactly.
time.
So you get all this distance, you got a laser coming at you, you know the exact time you got to go
Yeah.
farming.
And I like Clay just trying to play slow, response to the missiles one by one as they come up with the nair. You know, just, you know, take his time. Just, like, I think the big way to beat missiles that a lot of, like, lower level, newer players will always forget is just hit them. Like, jab, F-tilt, nair, like, whatever. It's very character dependent. Like, for me, Ganondorf, it's jab. For Peach, it seems to be nair is the most effective, like. And Clay is definitely playing this really patient. Definitely has a lot, like I said, has been all around upstate, so has played all the Samuses. And being CNY, he's going to have that Monk HB experience.
Unfortunate SD there from SQUEEGEE. Gonna
Yeah.
not only lose your charge shot, but not make it back to the ledge. But you gotta shake those off. If you're either of these players, you know you're strapped in for a possibly long set. You gotta
Yeah, if
take
this
your
goes game 5,
strides.
this could be like a half-hour set. Easily. Yeah, actually right now, I think technically on pace to timeout.
Did you see that missile go
Yeah,
straight
that one,
up?
it did the stanky leg. Alright, yeah, no, okay, so both players have lost the stock at 5:30.
Okay.
If both players need to lose a stock every 2 minutes in order to not time out. So we are technically on timeout pace as of right now, I believe.
That is exactly what I want to hear when I'm strapped in to commentate this.
Yep. Hashtag yup. We may have to try to get a little more clever to entertain people.
Yeah, speak what's on our mind, you know? You know, something I heard from Ginger forever ago that has been helpful in the Samus matchup is if you get upbeat out of shield by Samus, who cares?
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of like in Ultimate or some other characters where you get an out of shield option pressed on you, it can lead to like the end of a world or a cataclysmic combo. Samus is getting percent and nothing else when she upbeats you out of shield.
It's a reset to neutral.
Exactly. Which is like fine for Samus, fine for you, but like, you know, you can just shake the. If you get upbeat out of shield by Samus, don't take it to heart.
Yeah, and I'm sure Clay has that down pat for sure, just with experience of time. Like he's definitely one of the old heads, the OG old heads of Upstate. Honestly, what I love right now about Upstate is like there's so many like notable old heads here, like Clay and Monk and.
Isn't there an old Puff player who showed up for the first
Pig.
time? Pig, yeah.
Pig, yeah. Pig also shows up, but then there's also like all the new blood, like especially here at Syracuse. We're not at the university right now, but Syracuse University has been having. Oh, Dot Eyes. Not. But Syracuse University has been having like this huge resurgence of melee. Big shout out to Nikita Bear. Having a melee guy as the head of esports at your college is definitely going to help melee get off the ground. So yeah. Ooh. What's up?
What? Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, forward throw.
But no, love to see, especially as like newer into the melee scene, love to see Syracuse and so much upstate being fun on the map. Great players like Bing, J-Mook originate from here.
Yeah.
It's just, it's just nice to like have something that's so often depicted as this far out thing, NorCal, SoCal, be all over the country.
Yeah. No, the way I've been describing it is Upstate Melee has just truly been in a renaissance, like with between like the circuit and Upstate Cruise League, and now that we've had our first PR since 2011.
Oh wow, really?
And the original PR, yeah, the last PR that's like recorded on the wiki is like just a list of 5 people that people were just like discussing on Smash Boards. It wasn't even like a real formal PR kind of thing. It's just like a vibes like I don't know if they accounted for head-to-head or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it was like 5 people and 2 honorable mentions. But now we've had so much crossover, so much travel. Like, there are people who will travel like 3 hours one way just to come to the Upstate events. Like Frame, I think Capital Region to Frame is like a solid 3 hours. Clay's taking game 1.
Yeah. Game 1 to Clay. Now, I'm interested to see which of these people like FD more in the matchup. Is SQUEEGEE want to go somewhere else?
Yeah, I feel like SQUEEGEE does not want to run that back. I think SQUEEGEE definitely wants platforms more than Clay does. Like Samus wants it more than Peach. And I think Fountain of Dreams makes sense. Keep it small and constricted. Don't give him a ton of room to pull out his turnips, because it's like, yeah, Samus is a zoner and you think you theoretically want some range, but like her missiles are pretty quick and she has some decently quick enough normals that she can like, she's not a great scrapper, but she can scrap enough.
Exactly. She's heavy. She has great CC out of
yeah, CC for sure.
CC down smash. You're just you have great get off me as Samus, if anything, and that's what makes her so. It's what makes her a nice character. She has her range.
Ooh, dirty back air.
Gonna make it back. As the legends say, you can never edge guard a Samus.
Oh, I wouldn't say that you can't edge guard her. I just say it's a cutscene. Like, you knock him off into the off screen into the magnifier, and then you gotta wait like 2 to 3 business days for her to return.
Yeah. Forward throw gonna kill from 120 center stage. Love to see a Peach forward throw. And Clay up. Holding that lead.
Yeah.
Talking about CC, Peach obviously has her CC down smash, so.
Yeah. These are both characters that I really like to CC. And I don't think either of them have actually, well, Peach has down smash. Actually, they both have down smash.
Yeah.
But that's like their only move that are like reliable CC breakers at low percent.
And they're also great. They're great moves for CC.
Yeah.
They're honestly, these characters are quite similar in a lot of ways.
For sure. That like I think it's the same content in a different font. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They definitely like to do stuff. But it's like when you compare like CC breaking options of other characters, like Fox for example, you have Drill and Shine as 2 really fast, really strong CC breakers. And like both these characters have pretty quick down smashes, but it's not like they're like super fast, super like reliable. And like also too with Peach especially, is like you can intentionally hold down to get hit, but then release when you want to get hit in the direction you want, so that you can live for longer. So like let's say you're on the right side of the stage, you hold down until you get hit to the left, and then you let go of holding down so that you get sent to the left, and then you don't die.
You got that small blessing from the curse of the 18 hits of Peach down smash that you get caught in sometimes.
The 5 bajillion %. Okay, Clay's taking a good lead here, trying to push his advantage as much as he can, but not able to get too much.
Not gonna kill Clay.
Damn.
Yet. You know, whenever I think Fountain of Dreams, the first thing that comes to my mind is high ceiling.
Yeah.
And look at that.
Yeah, Fountain is definitely a weird stage in this game, because most stages in this game, or most of the legal stages in this game, the vertical and horizontal blast zones are like pretty identical in terms of like when stuff will kill relatively. But Fountain kind of breaks that mold in having narrow blast zones, but really, really high blast zones. So like, it's a great counter pick to take like Fox 2 for instance, because the Fox has a lot of kill power is off the top. But these characters both prefer to kill off the side. So I think we would be seeing theoretically earlier kills, but it's these two characters that are heavy, throwing out a lot of CC. They're just going to be slugging it out for a while.
Yeah.
So
Earlier kills is a very subjective term in this match.
yeah, we're talking like 100 instead of 120 or something like that.
Yeah.
And also, chat, I just pulled those numbers out of thin air. Please don't actually like quote me on that. I don't know anything about this game. I'm an O2 or Ganondorf box player. I really like the turnip play Clay's been doing.
Yeah.
Making strong use of the range. Like the way you want to use turnip most effectively is like a range normal, almost like Falco laser in a way. Like not exactly, because you can't just like throw it out like short hop laser like that, but you want to use it as like a hitbox extender. Like the Marth matchup, for instance, for Peach is really tricky because Marth will outrange all your hitboxes, so you have to use your turnip as like a ranged hitbox.
And some of the slower matchups like this, I would say you can use it as like a, you're getting pelted with projectiles by Samus already. You kind of get that missile effect. Wow, love to see it.
That was so sick. So Clay goes up on the stage to use the Toad counter. SQUEEGEE hits the counter with the missile, and as soon as he realizes that Clay threw out the counter, which was already ate the missile, he just immediately lets that charge shot rip. He just secured the kill. That was beautifully played.
Great recognition.
And the percents are evening up here on this last stock. Oh, but is Clay going to be able to close this out? We got the cutscene. Or actually, not really cutscene.
Oh. Down smash going to catch the up B there.
Yeah. Oh, up B onto the top plat. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Having the top plat for Samus makes the up B so much safer, but doesn't matter. Clay's still able to secure it, taking that lead 2-0.
Alright.
Wait, why does it say 1-1? It's 2-0, ain't it?
Yeah, they got it.
Okay. Oh yeah, it got fixed. Cool.
Let's go back to Fountain. If you're either player here, nothing was going wrong. Any problem that you're having is not going to come from the stage at this point.
Yeah, and regardless too, I don't think SQUEEGEE has a stage that he'd rather take Peach to. Like, because yeah, you could go Dreamland to try to live for longer, but Peach is also going to live for stupidly long.
Peach wants Dreamland so bad, 9
exactly.
out of 10
So it's like it doesn't make sense to go there. You don't want to go FD again because that just kind of didn't really go super well for you. I don't think Stadium's really going to benefit you all that much. Like,
we're already on timeout pace. We're going to be waiting out transformations. Like,
oh my god.
Got some chance for SQUEEGEE in the crowd.
Crowd is cheering for SQUEEGEE.
The consequence of the game of missile is always so surprising to me because when you're in the flow of shielding it and jumping it and you're dodging it, you feel like it's almost Falco laser, where like I'm just evading this because I know it's a part of the game. But then you get hit by a missile at like 90, 100, and you're gonna die for it. You're gonna be sent too far.
Even if you're not dying, you're in edge guard scenario.
Exactly.
And Samus definitely has a good rinse and repeat edge guard with just like being able to throw out projectiles and that up tilt, the stompies, the ball crusher. So yeah, you definitely don't want to go there. Like missiles, they don't look like they carry that much weight, but you have to respect them so hard, and that's why earlier we were talking about how you want to be breaking your missiles, where with in this case is Peach Nair. Just you don't have to worry about them. It's like super easy to break them and ignore them. It'll be a lot faster. Like you'll be actionable sooner out of it compared to shielding the missile.
Gonna get top plat there. Nothing out of it. Oh, lost the charge shot.
Yeah, good punish on the charge shot with the plat drop. Ooh, getting a little fancy with it. Oh my god, is that turnip gonna? Oh my god, I thought that turnip was about to just bonk SQUEEGEE on the head. Oh, really good down smash. Just one good hit is all Clay needs. Like, oh my god, if you want to... Oh, that Nair... Okay, the Nair will do it. 62% though. not amazing if you're Clay, but definitely still winnable.
Ooh, grab gonna go to the last inch to catch her there.
Yeah, that probably did some like extender stuff.
That's Smash gonna take it.
Yeah.
Squeegee with a solid lead in this set for one of the first
Full
times.
stock lead, both players 0%.
Quite looking to maybe make that quiet real quick.
Ooh, but Clay does not wanna go through another game of this. He wants this over, I think. Which, to be fair, I don't think I would want more games of this if I was either of them. So, you know.
So whenever you have like Peach Puff or Peach Samus or the slower matches like this, you know neither player wants what's happening. Neither player would rather it be a little faster.
Yeah.
But they know what it is. If you want to win,
you gotta do it.
You gotta go slow. You gotta play safe, and these characters float.
Yeah, this is why I dropped Peach. I just don't got that dog in me. I don't. If you do, more power to you, but it's not me.
It's enough to drive someone mad.
Yeah, for sure. There's that up B out of shield we were talking about onto the top center plat. Like, Squeegee is going to be so effective at holding center stage on any stage with the top platform just because of the power of up B out of shield. Yep, there it is.
Wreck on that percent.
I like the dash attack on the platform. Okay, 128 to 0. So, yeah, one good hit, like a charge shot or something, will just delete Clay. But if he can do some like shenanigans with like edge guard into like a low bear or something at just when he's not ready. Okay, no.
Never mind.
Squeegee's cleaning it. We're going to game 4. We got a set on our hands.
Yes, we do.
Everyone's thrilled in the chat, I'm sure.
Everyone, we got Squeegee fans all around. They're hoping for that reverse 3-0, baby. Where do you want to go as Peach here? Who knows?
Great question.
I don't know either of these characters. Tell me the truth, Clay. Dreamland? Hey, like we were saying, what Peach doesn't want to go to Dreamland 9 out of 10 times? You know, for how long this has been, we haven't gotten too many exciting turnip polls. I think I saw one Mr. Saturn, like game 1, but...
There was a dot eyes in game 1 as well, I think, but it whiffed.
Hoping for a Stitch. You know what? I want a Stitch pulled at least once on this Dreamland game. That'll make commentating,
I will
Peach
say
Samus,
though,
all worth it.
Clay don't got that RNG like me or Venus. We got that crazy RNG.
It's what makes a real Peach player a real Peach player.
It's literally my initials. My initials are literally RNG. And yes, I did pick a middle name that started with N solely for the bit of having my initials be RNG.
Forward throw, is that gonna do it on Dreamland? Not quite.
No, yeah.
Not quite.
Yeah, here we see Clay going to Dreamland, like we were saying. Probably going to be the stage that benefits him the most, just because like he's not going to die. And yeah, Samus also won't die, but Peach just has so much more room to maneuver. Peach, like as weird as it is to say, I think Peach does scrap a little worse than Samus. But chat, if I'm wrong, please don't crucify me. I am a mere shitter in the game.
I think that's fair to say because you obviously have the down smash scenarios, but you can shield in a scrap and then you get your up the jail free card.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
For sure.
Alright. So yeah, now we're just playing that slow game. Clay does not really want to approach too hard. Squeegee just doesn't want to approach because he's Samus. So it's going to be a bit of a slow game.
Yeah. Some who've been tuned in with us for the past.
Oh, there's Dot Eye.
Alright, let's see some good turnip. Yeah. Get it again. See, this is where the excitement comes. You sit through 10 minutes of Peach Samus for this, and you get the Nair. Is that another one?
Wait, back-to-back Dot Eyes is crazy. Whiffed.
But
that's some crazy RNG for sure. Also, for the record, chat, if you're curious, winner of this does play Dark Gen X for a spot in top 16 on loser side. And so far, I mean, Clay's looking pretty good. I don't think Clay would complain too much about having the niceys for top 16 qualifier. Like, yeah, granted, it is Dark Gen X, very strong, reputable Ice Climbers player, but I mean, hey, it doesn't matter if you're playing Beach. That matchup is an matchup of all time.
Looking at your roster, I mean, oh, but that's so funny. Samus just looks like a turnip.
Yeah,
when
when she the ball. That's so funny. Actually, I've never seen that before.
Me neither. This is astounding patience, astounding willpower from both players.
For sure.
You can't. You start slacking for 1 second and you get hit, and a hit is just so much.
And then you get exploited a little bit.
Alright. 3-1. 4 minutes on the clock. What you gonna do with it, Clay and SQUEEGEE?
So we are not on timeout pace at the moment, just because Clay is on a nice fresh stock. Oh my God! Wait, did that turn? Oh my God! The turnip turned him around, so he couldn't tether. That's crazy, actually. The machine is so crazy. Have you seen Craig Arstar's machine?
Yes, the side. If you have other matches you want to go check out, I think Craig Arstar still has the side stream.
Yeah,
going.
Arstar SSBM. He's got this like crazy camera on a tripod with an iPad and like 2 wireless mics, and he just like writes the score on the screen with like the Apple Pencil. It's sick, honestly.
It really
it's a really cool. He calls it the machine, and I think that's pretty apt.
They got comms over there too.
Yeah, no, he's got 2 little like wireless mics.
That's it.
You could multi-twitch this too.
You could. We got them both playing on screen over
The bar does have both streams up.
126. We might be nearing the end of our journey here.
Yeah, no, just one clean like forward air and nair from Clay could be it. Up air, okay, up air, sure.
Top on Dreamland gonna do it. And that's a GG and a fist bump.
Clay takes it. Ooh. I love the animation.
Ooh. How